gonna be hard. I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted here because I know Jovian and Moist how synergized they are as a team, and you know Aaron and Mack are my buddies, so gonna be hard to see who's gonna be winning this one. But I mean, I'm interested in it. I'm interested in it. So let's see. Game number one here to start off, pretty much even across the board. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I think it's just like it's always difficult whenever to be sort of impartial when you know a lot of these people. You know a lot of these people personally, but ultimately it's not a matter of opinion. It's a matter of who takes the last stock, and that's really all that matters here. That's why we play the game.
Well said.
All right, and that side sig will connect. Mack makes it back. I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah,
but error code is stock. Ball slip and makes it back.
Was able to touch though, holding this first stock for as long as he can here. But you know, the blue team unable to fully capitalize on getting out Moist is just as yet.
Yep, and now it's 2v1 situation here.
Mack is back.
It will do a little bit of damage on error.
Nice snare.
And that interrupts the double D light. So Mack coming through to save Bakaya.
Yeah, save the day as well too. A bit of a combo here, improvised combo. Error going for that side stick but doesn't connect though. Blue team, they definitely need to take out Jovian as quickly as possible. You do not want him holding his first stock and you know building that lead there. There we go. Just as I say that, the recovery from error does connect, lead to the KO, and just like that, it is even across the board. Kinda. The red team does have a little bit of a damage lead, but as we know in twos, things can change in the blink of an eye. So really, it's even across the board. To be honest.
I think the Wushan was going for one of the opponents, but ended up hitting teammate instead with that GC sig.
Oh, catching
that
both.
GC catches both of them. What a sig!
What a sig indeed. What a big down sig coming in from Jovian, able to get that KO, and just like that, I mean the red team once again pushing their lead even more. And just like I mentioned, you know, they were unable to get out Jovian's first stock, and he held that first stock for so long and racked up damage on that first stock. That now, you know, the lead is just looking, you know, in favor right now for the red team. But
it is in favor, but I think if they can get Moist, that'll be a 2v1, so that's really what I would be focusing on. Well, there goes Joe, so that kind of moots the point. Not able to connect more on the team combo in the 2v1 action.
Yeah.
So Mack makes it back. Error code there to interrupt. So we are seeing a little bit of synergy still, even as though they are a pickup team. Like, they are taking advantage of each other's opportunities. Mack makes it back, hits Nair.
Even though you saw a red team, I mean, start off with the lead there, I mean, the blue team has done a great job into bringing this one back into favor here. If they can get out Moist, they can definitely get that 2v1 and, you know, probably try to see if they can take out Jovian. But you're seeing damage still being racked up into Jovian's last stock here. Ground pound does send back flying. Mack is now out. Error now in the 2v1 spot here. Dodges that NC, great stuff. Goes for the pogo, gets the recovery unarmed. Error now just trying to dance around. Goes for that GC, unarmed dog sig, was hoping it was going to catch. But honestly, everyone's at kill percentage here. It could be anybody's game here to win, but the red team going to hit that side sig, lead to the KO, and that's going to be game number one, going towards their favor.
Yeah, it's one of the tough parts of being in the 2v1 is that even if you go for something that would normally be a punish, if their teammate's right behind, you're in red, you're going to get KO'd. So it's just as bad as not doing anything. It immediately loses you the game.
Yeah, indeed. And I mean, you look at, like I said, look at that first stock there from Jovian. Look how long he held that. Hold up, let me
yeah,
up a little bit
absolutely.
Here. 87 seconds, and I mean, he was just able to rack up so much damage from that first stock, and it definitely benefited the red team there, and it put them kind of in a little bit of upper hand position in the moment being. But blue team making that little bit of adaptation, focusing on Jovian just a little bit, and was able to make it even there. I mean, still pretty even game. We saw their pretty even first game, and I'm interested in seeing how this game 2 is going to go down.
Yeah, like if we see stuff like the Wu Shang, like played really well. That beats and catching both of them in a double KO was a big turn.
Indeed. But no legend swaps once again. Confidence coming in from both of these teams. Are confident in their picks. So yeah, let's see how this game 2 is going to go. I'm honestly expecting this one to go very even, but, you know, all eyes are kind of on the blue team as of the moment. The red team is up right now. The blue team has to answer back and try to put themselves up on the board. And right now, they're doing a great job into open up this game. They have a damage lead right now. They need to build some more damage onto Moist, but there we see some synergy coming in from the red team. You know, they were able to kind of single out Era there a little bit and able to get some nice damage onto him. Also seeing Mack is just kind of floating around.
There's the ground pound.
Yeah, Mack is just kind of floating around, trying to create some distance, but they're still able to work around. You know, Mack just trying to create that distance and able to still build damage onto Era. And there we go. The blue team, though, able to get out those 2 stocks there.
Both of them.
Yeah, taking them both out, sending them down to the second stocks. But Mack, I mean, still the most healthiest on the field. Has to try to see if he can, you know, step in a little bit here for Era so he can hold his stock as well, too. But the red team can definitely bring this one back. They just need to, man, they just need to find a KO and blow. There we go. The side stick sends Mack flying. Nice 2-piece combo.
That won't be enough though, because Era does make it back. The Wushang is trying for a lot for the ground pounds just to take advantage of these situations. So far, not really connecting too much, but try to take advantage of situations where the opponent doesn't see it or can't do anything about it, and that could be really effective in 2s in a way that's not in 1s. True. And now here we go with a nice team combo. They're not able to get too much more off of it, but building up some extra credit on Mack to on Mack to go ahead and even out things. But still, red team is behind and needs to catch up.
Yeah, definitely behind, and they're gonna have to utilize those combos, like you said, Jaguar. I mean, they're gonna need to synergize a little bit here to bring this one back. And you know, they're holding their second stocks. They're very strong. Nice little interrupt there from Moist. But I believe Era was able to take off Jovian off the top.
That will connect, but Mack tags out Moist, and so already up red stocks to fresh stocks. So
yeah, but still, red team could definitely bring this one back in there.
Yeah,
they can definitely tie this one back up here. They're able to take out Mack.
They get Mack.
A nice ground pound does lead to the KO. Just like that, the lead has been gone. It's even across the board here.
Yeah, only got a little bit of extra credit on the blue team, so it's very close. We are going to have to see. It's going to come down to the last stock for everyone. Some off-stage action here. Like, makes it back on stage. Wushang makes it back. Right now, playing around with the Nair with trying to juggle Mack. Mack there, and Era Code getting in ground pound action.
Able to get the KO.
Wow.
Taking out Moist now. Now, Jovian left in the 2v1 spot here. Honestly, I think the play is definitely take out Mack and then see if you can get that 1v1 onto Era.
But weapon throw doesn't help, and does touch. Will that be enough? Nope, there's not going to be enough, and Erica and Mack have evened up the set.
Yep, just like that. And he's still so, I mean, it was so even across the board. Definitely was a nail-biter of a game, but, you know, Mack and Era are going to be taking that game and, you know, putting themselves up on the board, showing that they still have a fighting chance in today's tournament. And yeah, we're going to be getting into this game number 3 here. And honestly, man, I'm not sure how this one's going to go, because we saw the red team perform so well in the first game. We saw the blue team, I mean, was able to capitalize on the second game here. I'm not sure how this third game is going to go, but definitely momentum is in favor of the blue team at the moment. Just, you know, they were able to win that last game there. And if you look at the stocks as well, too, look how long they held, their first stocks.
Yeah.
Pretty significant.
Absolutely.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Yeah. Well,
but
we got game number 3 underway.
Here, Jaguar, and you know, I said my thoughts. What do you think? How this one's gonna go? How this game number 3 is gonna go?
Well, I mean, pretty much the same. I mean, unless they're gonna go for, if they can go for a lot of the coordinated stuff, they can build up a lot more damage. But otherwise, it does seem that they're very equally matched teams. Yeah. So either side could win this.
Yep, and you know, that's going to be props going towards the blue team as well too. For a team, I'm assuming that Jovian and Moist, you know, they've teamed before, they've played together before. I know Era and Mack, I mean, they've played somewhat, but you know, they haven't played a lot together. So you know, for Mack and Era to be, you know, holding the grounds for a team like this, you got to give props to them. But a nice down stick is able to take out their Moist.
That was unfortunate.
Perhaps.
Unfortunately, AMD's sake, I know where we're going. We're trying to get that Wushang out pretty quickly, but as it is, Akaya gets KO'd, and there goes Vinash in short order. Yep. Just like that, I could have seen cases like if it had gone the other way, like the red team would have Wushang would be on the second stock, and Error Code and Mack would both have 3 stocks.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, they definitely have to look to take out Jovian here. Just nice nair, able to get him out. And once again, even stocks.
Catches the ground pound off stage.
Mack tries to make it back, is able to make it back, dodging the ground pound. Seeing Moist here. Oh, Error hitting his teammate there.
Error code there to save. Trying to relieve some of the pressure on the edge. So that was a really solid move. Right now, Moist is the one who just makes it back.
Nice little scoop from Mack.
Scoop up Wushan won't be enough.
Yeah.
Mack really trying to get something happening in the air with Hammer to take out the stock.
Yeah, trying to go for those nairs, those sayers. Nice little nair. Does connect.
There,
Lead to the KO.
will do it.
GC side sig. Jovian taking out Error. Unarmed down sig from Mack. Takes out Jovian. And now Mack holding the second stock here strong. I think definitely, I mean, the red team, they need to capitalize on taking out Mack's his second stock here for as quickly as possible. You do not want Mack holding the second stock because, I mean, he's going to be able to build up the damage lead and, build the lead for blue team here. And if you're, if you want, I mean, this is a game to put, the opposing team onto match point here. So,
yeah,
very important game to take.
Saves the Onyx and the Nash is down, and just like that. There's a lot of synergy there. The blue team's still in it, but Kaya's not able to make it back.
Yeah.
So Mack is in a 2v1, but if they take out the Onyx really quickly, then we could be in a 1v1 situation with Mack having the advantage. But the 2v1 is a lot of potential for getting dangerously team combo, especially from an established team.
Yep. So that's why Mack has to play this one very well. He has to. You see, he's kind of playing around on the platform. He's kind of playing around on the edge. He does not. I believe he touched there. Yeah. Oh my God! What a ground pound! Mack taking that stock.
Ground pound that makes it back, and now it is a 1v1 with Mack having a slight damage lead.
I think it's a pretty significant lead there. You go to N-Sig does come out now. The Onyx. Moist here.
Yeah.
No weapon
throw,
hand.
and then the ground pound recovery.
Picks up now the gauntlets. Gauntlets versus Hammer. Here we're seeing Mack trying to find the answer. He's trying to find a KOing blow. Just weapon throwing. He's looking for these aerials.
Dodges an air.
Moist though, with the gauntlets in hand. I mean, he's looking for the option too. Mack going for the spear now. Weapon throw.
Yeah, not able to get, not in a position to really get too much off on that GC sig.
The D sig though not hitting.
Avoids the
unarmed 2-piece combo, sends it far away. Hammer now, weapon throw, edge guarding, that's it!
Oh, it won't make it back! Well timed! What a play!
What a play from Mack and Error, man. Clutching that up that 2v1 as well, too. Great stuff coming in from them.
Absolutely.
And they're going to be, they're going to be putting Jovian and Moist onto match point. Wow, that was just such an amazing play from Mack, I can't lie. Great stuff coming from him.
Yeah, that's a sort of like the solo play that you get. You don't really need to have practice for hours or weeks with your teammates.
Yeah.
You just do your own thing in 2v1 in 1v2s and make it work.
Yeah. Look at Mack's second stock, man. His second stock was definitely his highlight there, but I mean that was such an amazing clutch there coming in from Mack, winning it up for his team. And just like that, we're gonna be going into, I believe, our game number 4 here, where the red team is on to match point. So I mean, red team, they gotta win this one. They gotta win this one if they want to continue in today's tournament.
Right now, team comboing on Error, and Mack is able to interrupt it.
But I think the red team, they had an answer. I mean, they had that 2v1, but they definitely, I mean, the health that Mack was in, if they were able to capitalize on Mack a little bit more, I think they would have won that game, to be honest. Because, I mean, they had that 2v1 spot, and then Mack just cheekily got out Jovian stock there and was able to win that 1v1. So, I mean, if anything, I think the game plan from red team is definitely try to see if you can single out Error, still build up damage onto Mack, and then, you know, try to see if you can, snag this one away.
Yeah, and not just weapon throw. Like I say, Moist going after Error. Mack is down with the KO. Error back, that side stay connected. I don't believe it. But Error does seem to be like the Error does seem to be a bit of the weaker half of the team, so going after Error could be very much a wise move to quickly get Error out quickly.
Yeah, good combo here.
And they're going for it right now.
Yeah,
there's a 3-piece team combo.
From Mack. Mack coming in with the interrupt. Error though saving his teammate. Does make it back as well too. Does able to touch back to stage here. But the blue team right now, they need to try to take out these stocks out. They were able to take out Jovian. They have to take out Moist now. Seen Mack kind of patrolling with that hammer. Once again, combo onto Error. What a play there from the red team. It was just kind of switch gears there almost instantly. GC side to get Mack and everything there. Ooh, one of them will run.
Oh, that D-Sig almost connected but got interrupted.
Nice side sig.
Yeah, not able to take advantage of that, and the Wushang was there for the punish. So error code on the last stock. Moist not going to make it back, so that was Moist's first stock only, so not too big of a deal.
Yep.
And Mack is down to last stock as well.
Oh, combo time. Oh, they dropped. I think Moist hit the Sair probably. And that, you know, costed them the
Oh, here comes that.
But...
They're getting Mack now, and error code's there to interrupt. D-Sig connects. Ground pound connects there. Jove sweating, gets back. Trying to just follow up, good follow-up of recovery on that. Catches a D-Sig, catches Mack. So Mack is gone. Error in red. All red team up a stock, each of them. Error code, off stage, does touch. Recovery. But gonna need a miracle to make this happen, and that won't happen. So we are going to game 5.
Game 5 indeed. And I think, Jaguar, if I'm not mistaken, this is our first game 5 for, yeah, this is our first game 5 for today, I think, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, still, some of these sets has been kind of back and forth, but it's crazy to see kind of, you know, now that we're finally seeing a game 5 here this late into today's tournament. But, you know, I think, you know, this is going to be an amazing game that we're about to witness here. But great adaptation coming in from the red team. But I definitely think the reason why red team was able to get that game was you saw a lot more synergy coming from them. You saw a lot more team combos coming out from them. Even if it was on Error, even if it was on Mack, you saw a bit more of it, and that's what kind of was the difference maker for them in that match.
Yeah, I think they're realizing that Error is probably the opponent they want to really focus on to get to that 2v1 situation. And basically, if that situation, I basically force Mack to cover a lot for Error and make for these opportunities. And right now, it takes Mack stock. So Error go 2v1, not able to get too much more off the combo. That side sig connects, but it won't be enough. Voids a D-Sig.
Seeing, I mean, it's still. I mean, the blue team, they definitely have to start to take out Moist here to bring this a little bit more even, but you're definitely seeing a little bit more handoffs coming in from the red team. Like I said, from that last game, there we go. Nice little handoff.
Right,
even
there comes another handoff.
Even if it those 1-2s, man, it's gonna benefit them in the long run. And like you're seeing here, they're able to build up so much more damage to the blue team. They're able to not only take out Mack's first stock, but also build up so much damage onto Mack's second stock as well too.
Jove just barely touches. We're back here. So there goes Mack. So Mack is on team stock now in game 5.
Yep, and this is...
So Erico's really going to have to make a lot of the difference here now.
Yeah, and Mack has to play this one really well. You do not want to put your teammate in that 2v1 position, and you're going to have to play around. A team like this where, you know, they're going for these little 1-2s. They're not going for those full-fledged combos. They're just going for the little 1-2 passes and building up damage like that. You're going to have to play this one really well. Jovian, though, you know, missing putting that into ground pound. That could have been, I mean, that could have been Mack stock on there. A little bit of fumble from the red team.
Yeah, they're still up, but that's a bit unfortunate. But they are still up. They're still commanding. I think you're trying to focus Mack now to get that stock like that. And now it's Error who has to pull off what Mack did before of carrying this 2v1.
That's definitely going to be hard for a team.
Here comes a combo, 3-piece, not able to get too much more off.
Yeah, we're seeing Jovian and Moist just, you know,
catches
getting these combos where a weapon throw is going to
and that weapon throw gets.
Yeah, and just like that, man, I mean, Error still has to take 4 stocks in his last stock, and it's looking a little bit grim for Error at the moment here. This might be the end of his run here, but a nice side sig does send the Onyx straight up into the air. Just was able to get a little bit of 1-2 hits onto Jovian. Going for that side sig, was hoping to hit the Onyx, but is unable to do so. still though, he's holding on to his last stock here, Jaguar. And he's doing a good job right now in the 2v1, avoiding the team combos. We're not seeing any big team combos coming out from the red team. Just as I say that, though,
and now here comes
1-2.
3-piece, doesn't get too much more desync, does not connect. That insync does. Makes it back. Sweating there, recovery won't be enough. But even after it's taken, still has to get that and punishes the slide light punish. So that's, again, like the trouble with 2v1s. You have, it's very tough to find safe punish opportunities. Error code is out of options, and that is out of the tournament. So Jovian and Moist will be moving on.
Yep, moving on into the top 4, punching their ticket into the top 4. Sadly, Era and Mack are going to be going home, but still, they put up a hell of a fight in, making it so far here into our Game 5, and still, they're going to be going home in, I believe, what is it, 5th place? Yeah, 5th place spot. So still, great stuff coming in from them. Jovian and Moist, we're going to be seeing a little bit more of them into the top 4. But yeah, I mean, what an amazing set that was. We saw back and forth between both of the teams. And coming down to the end, we saw a little bit of combos, a little bit of team synergy coming in from the red team. Love to see it. Great stuff, indeed.